Alright, so now we're going to learn about geometric sequences. So geometric sequences are written with this formula. A sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. So with this example problem here, find the next three terms of this sequence, 2, 6, 18. So what we do first is we'll figure out what each of our variables are. First, we'll start with n. So n equals just the number of terms in the series, which is 3. We have 1, 2, and 3. So n equals 3. Then we have a sub 1. A sub 1 is just our first term, which in this case is 2. So a sub 1 equals 2. Then we have to figure out what a sub n equals. So a sub n is going to be the third term in our series, since n equals 3. So our third term here is 18. So now we're going to put all of these variables into our equation. So a sub n is 18, so we have 18 equals a sub 1, which is 2, times r to the n, which is 3, minus 1. So now you'll notice that we still don't know what r is, so that's what we're going to figure out with this formula here. So here we have, once we simplify this, we have 18 equals 2r squared. So we'll divide each side by 2 to cancel out this first 2 here, which leaves us with 9 equals r squared. Then we take the square root of both sides to cancel out the square, and we get 3 equals r. Now to find the last three terms, we just start with our last term, which is 18, then multiply it by 3 to get the next term, which is, excuse me for a second, 54. And we multiply that by 3 again to get 162. And then we multiply that by 3 again, and we get 486. So our last three terms are 54, 162, and 486. Now we'll move on to this other example here. Find the three missing terms in this series, 2, blank, 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 32. So now these missing terms are also called geometric means. So if a problem is asking you to find the geometric means, that just means find the missing terms of the sequence. So we'll start out like we did with our last example by finding out what our variables are. So we'll start out with n again. So n equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms, so n equals 5. A sub 1, our first term, is 2, so a sub 1 equals 2. And with a sub n, it's going to be our fifth term, and our fifth term here is 32. So now we just plug this into our formula. A sub n, which is 32, equals a sub 1, which is 2, times r to the n minus 1, so 5 minus 1. So now we'll start to simplify this again. So here we get 32 equals 2r to the fourth. So we'll simplify that even more, so we'll just divide out this 2. So we get 16 equals r to the fourth. And we take the fourth root of 16, which is 2. So 2 equals r. So r is our common ratio. It's what we're multiplying to get our terms. So to find the 3 missing terms, we'll start with our first term, 2. So 2 times 2 equals 4, times 2 again is 8, times 2 again is 16. So our 3 missing terms are 4, 8, and 16.